and welcome to Ettlingen in Germany, near Stuttgart, well 60 kilometres and quite close to Karlsruhe. We're here for the 1/10 200mm on-road touring car EFRA European Championships. So this weekend it's gas-powered touring cars. Last weekend it was electric touring cars, and we've seen some of the guys who are doing both events coming up later in this item. The big controversy, that's all about tyres and additive. We've got an item on that coming up tomorrow. But for now, let's hear from the man who's not the champion, because the champion's not here, but the last champion is Robert Peach. Robert Peach, the current European champion, Martin's not here, so you are the nearest to a reigning European champion we have, having won it 2 years ago. What's your impression, what's your opinion of the track here?
The track is quite easy to drive, but it's even more difficult to go fast on this track, and especially the tire wear is really big there, so you have to deal quite good with the tires.
It looks simple, but to go fast as on any track, it's very difficult. And the other thing is the tires. The tire is, you heard about all the discussions about tire additive, and yeah, tires is very important.
Ronald Volker, 4 days ago you were in a large covered hall in Austria doing the coming third in the European electric touring cars, and now you're coming here doing IC touring cars. How difficult is it to change your mindset between the two classes?
Driving isn't that different. Gas car is running more easy on the track, but the preparation and everything on the car is completely opposite. So this is the main issue. Also with the engines and everything, you need to set it really perfect. So yeah, this is the difficult part actually.
Last week we were in Vienna for the touring car electric, and the track was small, and you know, you not have the noise and the smoke, and yeah, it's just completely different. Yeah, you know. The driving style, the track, everything is different. But I mean, for me, it's not so hard.
Now they're saying this is quite a simple track layout. Does that perhaps give advantage to people who aren't quite as experienced as you? The guys coming over from electric touring cars, for example.
The track is more difficult than you might think, because it has a lot of camber changes, and we have the bank corner, and it's quite an old track. It's one of the oldest tracks we have in Germany, and I believe they never changed the asphalt, so it's quite bumpy too.
Because there's not a lot of stop and start hairpins. Most of them are just slow speed to medium speed corners. They're not real 180-degree hairpins, so it's quite easy on the cars and the drivers, and it all works good. It's quite easy.
As a double X European champion, what are your hopes?
Well, to be honest, I don't do a lot of 10 scale, so I really hope to make the final. I would be happy with that.
You mentioned electric, and one of the big things that comes into this sort of racing, especially now you can only get as far as the semi-final, is there's a lot of luck involved, isn't there? It's, you know, you can have a cut, you can have a flame out. I mean, is that very frustrating?
Yeah, definitely. For me, also this system at the moment is not the best, because, for example, when you have 4 or 5 qualifyings and you get in the top 10 in these qualifyings, and you have some issue in the semi, you're out of the final, and I think it's not the best way to do it.
So at the end of Thursday, and after 2 rounds of qualifying, Robert Peach is happily in that top 14 because he's the fastest qualifier. But we have FTD qualifying here, not points, so it's all to play for with 2 rounds tomorrow. The possibility of rain, but more importantly, the possibility of cooler temperatures, which makes the track faster. You'll find about everything first, fastest, and in video format here at EFRA WS. Don't forget to check back tomorrow for our item on the big controversy about tyres here, and that's all on EFRA WS all weekend here for the EFRA European Championships.